And you will never, girl, tune in. You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
What is happening? I mean, my opinions are facts. You know what I mean? You know, Monday morning. You know what I mean? Starting off the week and stuff. You know what I mean? Finally, you know what I mean? East Coast kind of warming up and shit. You know what I mean? How y'all doing this morning? So, guess last week was it Friday? I guess, of course, hold on. I guess the DA pulled out 9 tapes, you know what I mean, with Diddy, the 6 tapes, 9 of them. And obviously Diddy's lawyer is saying that can help his case. No wrongdoing in the video. Cassie, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, having a good time in the videos, basically they're saying and stuff. But I think at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, I know it was a crazy title, you know what I mean? But it's truth, you know what I mean? Shout out Mike. But nah, it's real, you know what I mean? Just because, you know what I mean, they put out them 9 tapes the DA did, they got more in storage. They got way more, you know what I mean? They package just what they just pulled out in the prelim, you know. But these lawyers think, you know what I mean, it's not enough to put them in jail. So can't wait, you know what I mean, when the trial hits to see what they pull out. Because just having 9, you know what I mean, whatever tapes, you know what I mean, they said Cassie, you know what I mean, having pleasure. So that part was cool, but that's the only female they basically saying that's in the videos, you know. So just having 9 tapes, I know they got more than 9 tapes. I mean, this is Diddy. You know what I mean? He been having tapes since probably like the late 90s, like, you know what I mean, 98, 99, until, you know what I mean, up the last year when they got him. So 9 tapes, it gotta be more than that. You know, so yeah, they presented the 9 tapes. That's what they show, but they got some heat in the back. They got some heat in the back, the DA do. So, but if they don't, which I doubt, Diddy will be coming home. But nah, DA got too much heat to put all this money up to arrest this man, to have him in jail, revoke bonds. They got too much on Diddy, you know what I mean? Yeah, it looked kind of weak, I ain't gonna lie at first, you know what I mean? Just coming out talking about baby oil. And then it seemed like they didn't really have nothing because, you know, they just showed that Cassie tape that had nothing to do with this current case. So probably, you know what I mean, they got enough people to try to put him away. But Cassie said that she will, you know what I mean, gonna stand against him. But at the end of the day, they're gonna hit Diddy with something. Regardless, you know what I mean, wherever, you know what I mean, on the tapes look good, whatever. It's still over for Diddy. He ain't coming out. Now, I mean, him getting life, it's not gonna happen. He ain't gonna get life. You know what I mean? Because they really need some hardcore evidence. You know what I mean? The guy that was with Diddy about to go on a plane and they found drugs on him, he beat that case. I Am Keisha, he did it. He did it. He did it plain simple. Like, you know what I mean? You know, he was you know what I mean, a hothead, you know what I mean? He was a power junkie. You know what I mean? I ain't say he did everything, but he did some of that shit. But nah. So also too, I guess Diddy filed a lawsuit on Friday against victims who lied against him $50 million. So I don't know how that's going to end up being like. I mean, don't get it wrong. He did a lot, but some of these people are lying too. You know what I mean? Even with the situation with Diddy and Jay-Z, the whole thing. Come on, we know that girl made it up. It's sad. Like, you know what I mean? A girl that has, you know what I mean, Down syndrome, you know what I mean, being put in a situation, knowing that it didn't happen, like, you know, her stories just don't add up. It don't add up. It don't make no sense. Like, who would have a 13-year-old from how many hours away? 5 hours away to come to New York? Man, even I was 13. I was wild at 13. My dad ain't gonna let me go to New York. Not let alone, well, I'm sure he probably didn't know she went to New York, but I wouldn't go to New York at 13, 5 hours away, especially me. I was broke at 13. I'm not leaving from Columbus to New York or even where she came from, 5 hours away, get, you know what I mean, dropped off in the middle of New York. Know what I mean? Gambino, what's up? But yeah, I'm not buying that story. I mean, it's one thing you said Diddy, but y'all put Jay in that. Like, come on now. Come on. Like, we know Jay had nothing to do with it. So we know that story is bogus. But, you know, just being real, Diddy got, you know what I mean, start standing up for himself. There's too many dumb lies out there. Like, all right, you know, he did some of that stuff. But also, too, you gotta look at it. Y'all ain't gonna just keep lying on my name. Plain and simple. Especially Jay-Z. Now, only thing Jay-Z lied about, you know what I mean, them two being friends. Nah, bro. I mean, you could say business associates or whatever, but y'all had kind of a friend part little relationship. I mean, y'all pull up together. Not I'm gonna say together, but like y'all be at the same places a lot. You went on tour and back when your second album, Puffy's first album dropped. Y'all went on tour, but she was cool with Big, so you know he's around Diddy. You know what I mean? You and Puff had a relationship. You know what I mean? I had the S. Carter mixtape back in 03 summertime. You said, Puff, let's go half on a boat. You ain't going half on a boat with just anybody. But they all nasty. Yeah, they all nasty. Like, I mean, you know, I mean, when you got all that money, and this is like, you know, I mean, for example, you know, Diddy, he got all that money. He on a power trip. He had the most money in hip hop forever. Forever. You know what I mean? From let's say like 94, 95 till up to 2019. He's the richest rapper. He controlled the music. You know what I mean? Could nobody be above him? He beat that case, you know what I mean? That Sean took the plea. I mean, when you know what I mean, took the case for him. Unstoppable. He had J-Lo on his arm. He could do anything you want. Clyde Davis, you know what I mean? He's the one that helped him, you know what I mean, make Bad Boy Records, you know what I mean, put under his label and stuff. You know what I mean? Power trip, you know what I mean? Diddy came from being Tommy Davidson's assistant to Heavy D, you know what I mean, taking him to Andre Harrell Uptown Records. You know what I mean? He got big headed up there. Andre Harrell said that too. You know what I mean? He got big headed. That's why he got fired. You know what I mean? Yeah, him and Andre Harrell ended up being cool in the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because Diddy hired him to I think Bad Boy or probably Revolt. One of the two. One of the two. You know what I mean? He hired him. But at the end of the day, man, you know Diddy's power tripping. Like, you see making a band. He's like, you see what he did them boys. Like, know what I mean? Now I see Chopper and Freddie. You know, they're doing interviews. Well, Freddie been doing interviews. Chopper finally coming out. That's crazy. They said that slice of cheesecake that was for Beyonce. Diddy had Beyonce in that house on making a bed when they told him to go get a piece of cheesecake. Who would have known? Who would have knew Beyonce was there? That's crazy. So was Jay with Beyonce around that time? What year was that? 03. Ooh, might be. Jay and Beyonce might be together at that time. So that means Diddy was smashing Beyonce. Because what year did they get married? They didn't get married like what, 04, 03? No, I'll take that back. Mega Band was 02. Mega Band was 02, my bad. But still, Mega the Band 2 was in 02. So I think Jay and Beyonce got married in 03. Damn, they be sharing girls. Wow. What Beyonce was doing. Wow. Beyonce chilling with Diddy. And Diddy made them go get a slice of cheesecake at Junior's. That's wild. That's what say power trip. And yeah, Jay was up around that time, but he had enough power than Diddy. No one had no more power than Diddy. You know what I mean? Crazy work. Crazy work. But yeah, I believe they got more sex tapes though. I mean, my bad. I mean, say that more tapes. What Diddy we've been doing. You know, probably extra baby oil, another 500. You know, I'm sure they got more tapes of Cassie, probably, you know, them two arguing. But then again, also too, what your Me, Myself, and I came out. What you mean, Me, Myself, and I? Uh, where was that? Mike, what you mean, Me, Myself, and I? But anyways, though, they got more in the tuck. They keeping that man in that jail. He ain't getting out. Like I said, I'm sure he's not gonna get life and stuff. They ain't say they find any. Matter of fact, I think they did say they found some weapons when they ran in his crib when his kids was up in there. But is what it is with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't registered in his name, but you know, Diddy can say so many people in and out my house, this and that and stuff. You know what I mean? That's that rich slang. Hey, Beyonce and Jay wasn't messing with each other around when he dropped that song. What are you talking about? Me and Jay Beyonce wasn't messing around with each other when she dropped that song. I'm pretty sure they was with each other around that time. I think Jay was dating Beyonce since '01, something like that. So Me, Myself, and I, that came out '03 something. Yeah, they was together. What do you think? Why you think Jay's in Beyonce's first video? It was dating way before that. It was dating Blueprint too. Me and my girlfriend. But anyways, though, I mean, Diddy did a lot for hip hop, music culture. I mean, we can't escape that. You know what I mean? He brought us Biggie. Just trying to match up, sissy. But yeah, he did a lot for the culture. I mean, it's sad, you know what I mean? You gotta put a person down that really did something for this culture. I mean, come on, like he brought us big, man. He brought us big. You know what I mean? He brought us Mace. Know what I mean? He brought us the Locks. Man, he brought a lot more people than that. You know what I mean? You know, the music, you know what I mean? So many classics. You know what I mean? He went up against Def Jam. They had a little time of battle. You know, Uptown Records with Jodeci, Mary J. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of other groups. It's just like the have someone like that that's in jail that did so much for the culture. I want to say it looks bad for the culture because the hip hop culture because it's not about music. You know what I mean? It's about the individual. It's about the individual. It's not about the music. You know, so when this case get further along, I'm sure, like I said, they got more tapes. But to also would say, like, Cassie and Diddy wanted security, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? He put his hands on her, but she also starting fights too. So in a way, yeah, that's a man, but I mean, everybody gotta keep their hands to themselves, you know what I mean? But power tripping, that's another thing. Power tripping, you know what I mean? Her coming out with music is crazy that after Me and You and a couple other songs, whatever, after that, she was done. And I mean, everybody was like, "Yo, what happened to her?" But then again, you know, people like us, Money T3, Joe, what up? What up? Uh, Cassie's music career just didn't do nothing. He put a lot of money behind her, even songs after that, but everybody says not doing nothing. Now, I thought, you know what I mean, her Rod Leslie could have been a great like duo. Ryan Leslie was dope, but you know, Diddy is power tripping, cancel him, blackball him, and you know, Ryan Leslie was real talented, but he took Cassie off of him, blackballed him. You know what I mean? Seemed like he did that same with Kid Cudi. Keisha Cole's ex tape. She got one? Am I in it? No, play. Anyways, I just see Keisha Cole's in the club with Tank with a see-through shirt. And I'm like, oh shit. But anyways, back to subject. So you know what I mean? So with Diddy, like, y'all think he could get life? I don't think he can. I don't think they have enough evidence. These were her last month. I don't know Diddy and Keisha did anything, so I'm not gonna put that out there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not out here, you know what I mean, just throwing anything at him. I'm sure, you know what I mean, he did with a lot of people, artists, but you know, I mean, he probably did, but as of we know, we don't know. So I'm not gonna throw something out there that's a opinion that's, you know what I mean, lying on him. So if it is, I mean, you could join Mike, you know what I mean, said keep texting me. I mean, commenting. But anyways, though, I don't know. He's trying to go back and do anything about his case. Excuse me. I see old girl who did got, you know what I mean, in the club. I guess hold on. I'm seeing you in link. Now the girl who did, you know what I mean, in the club did file a lawsuit, pretty sure. Not lawsuit, but well, civil suit. And most likely I think she should win it. You know what I mean? But actually, I think she already did one before, so it wouldn't even make sense. You know what I mean? Doing two of them. I mean, you already did one and won it. I just sent you a link, Mike. But yeah, it just I ain't gonna lie right now, we need some good music. You know what I mean? Diddy was good for that, like to bring artists out and bring the best of them. I mean, you know, even R&B, like R&B acts, like, come on, 112, 112 was dope, man. Of course, they broke apart, but I'm sure Diddy can bring some new artists or something, like, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean, start producing other artists, you know, get the best album, you know. But man, either way, I think it's just not gonna look right good for Diddy. It is what it is, you know. All the stuff happened to him. Even if he beat this case, the damage is done. Damage is done. Ain't nobody messing with Diddy, you know. It's over for Diddy. Now he'll still keep making money. Don't get it wrong. He'll still keep making money, but ain't nobody going to hold on. But ain't nobody going to a Diddy party, especially all white Diddy party. You know, the fun days are over. Diddy ran the city. He ain't running nothing no more. He ain't running nothing no more. You know, Diddy start a lot of trends? Did he start the Mohawk? You know what I mean? As a, you know, a haircut. Not he didn't start the Mohawk. I mean, he put in a hip hop. He did back in 02 when he ran the city. You know what I mean? The city, I forgot how many miles and stuff in New York. You know. Then he had Cassie shape side of her head. Once she did that, everybody did that. All the females did that. You know what I mean? Culture, he was the culture, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Back then, I probably walk for that cheesecake too just to get on. Him power tripping? Yeah, it's power tripping. Like, walk for a cheesecake cold. You know how cold New York is. You gotta walk across that Brooklyn Bridge. Man, come on, bro. But that also make your artists look soft too. You know what I mean? Doing that. Yeah. You know, everybody want to get on. everybody want to get on, especially back then, 02, everybody was broke. Plus, it was hard to get on back then. That's why all of them was on that show. You know what I mean? It was hard to get on. Hold on. What's happening?
What up, though?
Nah, talk about your homie.
What's going on?
Too bad he can't go to no more parties.
Who's that?
Diddy.
Man, it makes me wonder if Drake actually went to that shit or some shit. It just makes you wonder. Nah, this crazy amount of sex. This nigga had that many sex tapes. It's crazy.
What you said? Well, he got more than 9. It's what the DA presented in court. Now, I mean, 9 of them.
What did they find?
And yeah.
I wonder how many they only found 9 so far. Which is
nah. They presented 9. We don't know how much they have in total. It's what they showed in court. You know what I mean? Because you got a discovery or whatever in court. You got to present some kind of evidence to make this case go to bigger court. That's where prelims are. You got to show something that fits into the crime for this to go to a bigger court.
Right.
And but they said Cassie's on her, you know what I mean? She looks fine in the videos, like, you know what I mean? Pleasure, you know what I mean? Like she having pleasure, it was consent.
Jeez.
So, I mean, yeah, that looks good on his side, on Diddy's side, but we don't know what else they got. You know what I mean? The DA got back there, you know what I mean, for Diddy. It's just too much. You know what I mean?
It's just baby oil and tapes. So
because it does look kind of weak that I understand what the DA did, and Diddy's son was done for coming out with this track, but I understand what DA did when they put that Cassie video out. It was a smart thing to do. I ain't gonna lie, it was a smart play. We knew that we couldn't use this tape, so let's throw something out there, give him a throwaway.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That tape alone lost its whole credibility. This chocolate milk got me burning. But excuse me. But yeah, what's gonna save Diddy now? Like I said, you know what I mean? If they don't have enough evidence, they unlock all his stuff, his tablets, his computers, which is real hard to do. Like I'm gonna say at least Apple computers. Windows you might can. They said some of the devices so outdated they didn't have nothing for, to unlock. So the unlock, yeah. So like I said at the beginning of this part, like he been doing this, I said started probably like at 98. He was probably doing this back at 94. Diddy been on since like 92, 91. Yeah, like 90, 91.
I mean, it seems like he had everybody sign NDAs before entering these events type shit.
I mean, but you have to. Okay, my bad.
It seems like the feds are just like looking through every fucking thing, and they're taking whatever calls right now people were making before they probably. It doesn't seem like they were taking their calls before the people who are actually like victimized in this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just, like I said, it's been going on so long. I mean, they're gonna get a lot of tips, but the thing is, they're gonna get a lot of lies. So then they gotta separate all that,
Right.
And that's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? Everybody want a money grab. You know what I mean? Everybody want a money grab, and that's crazy. The state is like New York State is like, yo, they was like, yo, I'll give y'all $50 million a house up for collateral in I think a boat, whatever. And the state was like, nah.
It's like New York already got.
They gonna say no to 50 million. What? But hey, I mean, did he say, yo, I'll surrender my passport?
Okay. They could have got out of him.
Huh?
It's like New York got everything they could got out of him. Like you said, he gave us Biggie, he gave us like remixes and shit like that, And like the shit he was putting out after the fact, it was like creepy, like the Love album. Like, I don't know if anybody got to listen to that, but I know.
Yo, it's so funny. He dropped that, then boom, all this stuff happened.
It would be crazy if it's trending around Valentine's Day, to be honest. I'll be surprised.
I didn't listen to it. I meant to listen to it, but I didn't get a chance. Now the album he made back in 2018, MMM, Money Making Mitch, it was okay. It was okay. Definitely not his best work, but it is what it is.
He's still
But
gonna get those features though,
it's
regardless.
Diddy.
He'll
But
still get those
now after
features.
he get out, I don't know how much support he's gonna have again. That's a different thing.
Yeah. What do you think he's gonna do if he gets it? Like, do you think he's gonna still do music?
Who Diddy? You still gonna do music?
Yeah, did he?
Nah, he ain't gonna do music.
Like a
He
first
could.
day out?
He could do it. He ain't doing the first day. He ain't doing the
Dre.
first day out. But nah. Him. I can't see him being away from music. But he can make a song like for his innocence. He can, or try to put other people on and be on a hush. Don't attach his name into it because then people who's against Diddy, whatever and stuff. But
They'll probably bring this. They'll keep bringing this shit up with him like Michael Jackson, bro. If he gets out, this shit ain't going down the toilet yet with them.
Yeah, it was messed up with Michael Jackson because he settled out of court a couple times, and people try to say, "Oh, that's because he did it." Nah, because at the end of the day, it's cheaper in a way to settle out of court on lies because even he beats it, how much he has to pay for attorney fees and this and that for court time, taken off to go to court. You know what I mean? Because Mike probably got business moves and this and that. Day, I gotta go to court in this day, messing up my days. It might be cheaper just to say like what all together $5 million, let's just say, and and also time too to do all this stuff for court hearings. And a person want to settle out for $500,000. You know what? Even though it's not going to be a charge on me or nothing, give them the $500,000 and keep it moving. But in the long run, them kids say they lied. Them parents made them lie on Mike. You know what I mean? It's messed up. You know what I mean? We know Mike had I want to say a funny childhood. It was just aggressive. You know what I mean? Always getting beat, but made him motherfuckers rich though. Made him the greatest. But with Diddy, his mom was out there.
It just didn't seem like Michael Jackson was doing anything in like the 2000s whenever he was alive, other than trying to make music. And that was actually all right music, you know what I mean? That was like inspiring people.
Well, what
Diddy's
happened?
I was so like if this was Michael Jackson and like the same type of shit and it was as serious as they're treating like Diddy, like as he was with the kids, and he would get out, I think he like and if he was completely we know Michael Jackson was innocent. Some people think.
Yeah.
But like this Diddy shit, I just don't think there's anything getting past this shit, bro.
There's not, you know what I mean? That's why I say the damage is done. So him getting back in regular life, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be a regular life for him, But
you still got the 50 cents out there that's going to be bringing it up to his attention while he's out.
Now with them two, I don't get it. You know what I mean? The full beef of them two because 50 was around Diddy in the late 90s. He's in videos, rap videos, and this and that and stuff. He wrote for Diddy, you know what I mean? This and that. And Diddy didn't sign him because, the beef out in the streets with Supreme and Murder Inc., but it was mostly about Supreme. So, he couldn't sign him. I mean, he ain't trying to deal with all that stuff, all that street stuff. So, so I don't know where the beef is really at with them two because it's just crazy to me. Let's see, I'll take that banner out. But yeah, it's just crazy to me how it's just how them two are beefing. So
yeah, I don't know. Man, this was acting
all these
weird,
documentaries,
bro.
I'm getting tired of seeing all these documentaries. Like there's too many Diddy documentaries. I probably watched that first one and that's it. Like I'm not sitting here like you will come out with all these documentaries.
Whole footage. We need the whole footage of the night that he was dressed up as the Joker in New York.
Nah, I'm gonna up my
And
game and stuff on her. You know what I mean? I gotta get the you know what I mean? Where I can put videos and stuff and everything up on her and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm still getting that together and stuff because I'll show that. You know what I mean? Him playing Joker. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, all people, he want to be Joker.
At that time,
He
yeah,
it's crazy. He looked like Joker more than Heath Ledger. Like,
hey,
it's
he was
crazy.
acting
Like,
wild out there.
they're too big from power about to put them paws on him. You know what I mean? And
yeah, where's the footage of that night? That explain a lot about what the fuck's been going on. Everything. Because I'm pretty sure he had a party that night.
Yeah, because he at the end he tried to invite 2-Bit, you know what I mean, for power, you know what I mean, to the party.
That's crazy, man.
Your boy went to that party, not to that party, but he been to the Diddy parties.
Yeah.
Braun.
Hey, some shit's coming up with Braun, but that shit ain't true anyway. So you know.
But another thing, I know you checked out academics, that situation
with Meek Mill.
T Dizzle. You never seen that Diddy clips with him being a Joker? He out in the streets and stuff. Nah, it was kind of wild. Yeah, that's kind of wild. You could probably check that on YouTube. If they take it down on YouTube, I'm sure somebody got the clips on Instagram. They probably
showed that shit in court. Like, what were you thinking this night?
Yeah, he was wild. You know what I mean? But like I said, he said no. Yeah, just go look it up. It'll come up, especially 2-Bit from Power. Them two was getting into it. You know what I mean? I think 2-Bit, I think he didn't know it was Diddy at first. 2-Bit was getting into it with him, and then they say, "Oh, it's Diddy." He still didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? He still want to put them hands on Diddy. Now, I mean, he wasn't playing. So how 2-Bit is on Power, that's how he is in real life. I bet Twitter guy. I bet Twitter do. You know what I mean? Go check it out though. You know, after this, you know what I mean? Keep staying tuned. But nah, it just wild that he want to be it. I can't believe he is it.
Yeah. Right, you know?
I believe he is it.
There was a good chance he could have been that person like that they're trying to incriminate at this point. Like he
did, you know, especially with his baby mom, like, you know, she was, you know, RP to them. RP to Kim Porter, you know, she been around the days from, you know, Uptown Records even before that. You know, I'll be sure, you know, I mean, baby mom first, you know, I mean, he took Kim Porter off him. Basically took his kid too. Like, I mean, he took his kid too, and you know, it is wild. You know, I'll be sure always get his flowers. Now, I mean, one of the best that did in R&B, had his few hits, but no, he did that. He had hit records, and you know how Diddy was with Uptown Records. That's when he really got on that power trip. That's why Andre Harrell had let him go. Know what I mean? Like Diddy, like don't get me wrong, Diddy, he did right with music. He kind of did right, you know what I mean, with Biggie. I believe he had something to do with Tupac's, you know what I mean, situation, because his stake is all over that. All over Tupac's situation. Like everybody knew, and Tupac always said it. You listen to Tupac's last interview, he says it all the time. Know what I mean? Didn't want to be my life. He always talk girls after I talk to him. Dress up as me, be up in Versace and this and that and stuff. Always try to live his life, and you know what I mean? Just nah. And then we know about the death row chain. Diddy's offering anybody who gets a death row chain, give him 10 bands. Dude took the death row chain off of old boy. Orlando took the death row chain off of some dude in the mall, and we see the events at the casino. You know what I mean? So you know, Diddy had security from he's paying off Crips out that way. You know what I mean? So like, but overall, Diddy had something to do with his death, even before it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure he put money on his head. Like, come on. We know, and a lot of people didn't know, Who Shot You by Biggie was not about Tupac. It was about Raekwon and Ghostface. That was a diss record towards them because they were dissing Biggie. You know what I mean? And then, you know, kicking the door was for Nas. You know what I mean? So, Victory, that was about Nas. I ain't gonna lie, yo, how you spitting on Victory was dangerous.
Victor, the sun don't shine forever.
Whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, Biggie was
Yeah.
coming at your destiny lays in my hands. He was talking about Nas' daughter, Destiny.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot how it starts, but
I
yeah,
know
he
the
was talking about.
video. I know the when I died. That
That's
was
why I
that's
like.
when I was
Yeah. So
on the city.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks killed that in other
We
versions.
got that
But
real
anyways,
life.
though, but you know, Diddy did attack it with Who Shot You. He put the to a right time to think it was about Tupac, and you know that just set up for the. I hate to say in these words, East Coast West Coast beef. You know what I mean? D's the only survivor out of the whole thing. You know what I mean? The East Coast West Coast beef, man, and that was crazy back then. You know what I mean? I know you wasn't born yet before your time. You know, I was still young though. I was like, I think 9, whatever. The East Coast, West Coast beat was just crazy. You know what I mean? Everybody picking sides and this and that and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, East Coast, you know what I mean? It really wasn't
It really
about that.
wouldn't been fueled about if it wasn't for Diddy, I feel like it wouldn't been that much fuel. It wouldn't been fueled like that.
Nah,
But
it
I
wouldn't
still feel
been.
like
But
that's
Diddy was a good marketer.
hip
So
hop
that's
now.
how that, yeah. That's
You
how
know?
that's how it came about. So, you know, and fast forward into life after he was the only one that survived the East Coast, West Coast beef, you know, people start taking a liking to him. And then he started doing these parties. And then, like I said, we don't happen in these parties, but we just start learning what happened in these parties. And it's so crazy. All these little things that happened through all these years, like I was growing up, are all coming out the light. Like, you know what I mean? Diddy, his situations. Now you see Jada and Will. Everybody was saying that throughout the years about them two. Finally coming out. You know what I mean? Diddy's first baby mom, she was underage when he was messing with her. You know what I mean? And then, you know, Tupac and Suge was smashing her, and this when she was
Faith
of age.
Evans.
Faith, and who else? Mary J. Blige.
Oh man.
Allegedly, I should say, but more than a few people said that. You know, even one of the people that she allegedly smashed Danny Boy, he said it on a few interviews. I mean, everybody was going to death row. That's where the money was at.
Dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of people on Art of Dialogue talking about this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Art of Dialogue. You know what I mean? He's, you know what I mean? If Vlad don't get him, Dialogue gets him.
Right.
I mean, one more thing, quick thing, talk about. Okay.
I mean, the only thing I feel about Diddy, I mean, regardless of the fact is he's still part of hip hop and R&B, and that's like I feel the same way about R. Kelly. R. Kelly's still part of hip hop and R&B, but as far as their social life and all that other shit, that's just, I mean, that's just like a fucking broken person. I don't know what to really say about it. It's fucking 9 sex tapes is crazy, yo.
That's what they presented. They might have 100. We don't know. And I'm sure Diddy, even in final, I'm sure Diddy has over 100. You know what I mean? But that's, you know what I mean? That's that rich life. You know what I mean? You can keep all your stuff away, buried in somewhere, and this and that. And you know, these rich people, like what they'll do. You know what I mean? Rich celebs, what they'll do, they'll go to places. Diddy does it all the time. He'll go to a hotel, a big hotel, rent out the whole floor. And do whatever. You know what I mean? They'll have parties or just him and probably, you know, his freak offs. Yeah, I mean, when you're rich and you're a celeb and you're good. Like Michael Jackson. He was getting free rooms just because he's Michael Jackson, and people will tell, hey, Michael Jackson stay here. People want to start staying there because Michael Jackson did. You know what I mean? That's how Mike was getting free rooms in hotels. So, you know what I mean? Being a slim and rich, man, anything can happen. Right. Think about it. Anybody can, if you was rich and famous, ain't nobody can just walk up in your house, knock on your door.
Right. Fuck it. I'm gonna have a gate up on that motherfucker.
Exactly. You're gonna have a gate, you know what I mean? Or if you live in a gated community, You can't, you know what I mean? You at the thing with a security right there. So you came and, you know what I mean? So whatever you do at your house, can't nobody find out unless you do something stupid. Like, you know what I mean? We'll say like Tory Lane situation. You know what I mean? Well, then again, they didn't run up in what's the name? Kylie's house. I mean Kylie's house, Kylie Jenner. You know what I mean? It's crazy. She ain't never got subpoena for that court hearing, but hey, when you're rich and this and that, you do what you want. So, but now I'm gonna end it right there and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know, you be back later. I'll do parlays and stuff later and stuff, but you know what I mean? If not, you know, I'll be on. All right,
cool, man.
Yeah, around 4 o'clock. So you know what I mean, I'll hit you back, you know what I mean, just in case see, you know what I mean, get on or not. But I'm in it right here and stuff, you know what I mean? Diddy, it's gonna be a long battle, bro. But you did this shit. You did this shit. I mean, they of course, you know what I mean, they gonna catch you on all the stuff you did, but you did it. You know what I mean? Diddy did it. All right, bro. I'll talk to you.
So let's not expect a fucking first day out by Diddy because it ain't happening.
That ain't no first day out. You know what I mean?
Hey, honestly, Tupac's first day out was crazy though. The whole album though. Shit.
Now, if you want to be technical and real, you're right. You're definitely right. Yeah. I never put that together. Yeah, because the first song he made was Ambitious as a Rider. Soon he left the jail, he went right to the studio. And he made the first song Ambitious as a Rider.
I mean,
so that's the best first day out song ever.
Right. If Diddy would get out his first day out, would probably have like DJ Khaled. Maybe. No, I don't know. Everybody just
you gotta understand they ain't gonna be messing with him. You know what I mean? You got to stay away from Diddy because it's gonna make you look bad.
Right,
you know
right.
But yeah, I'll hit you back later. You know, heat check, see you can get on or not. If not, you know what I mean? See y'all later. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I keep saying 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock. We're doing the parlays, NBA parlays. Good game last night. Pat Mahomes. All y'all haters, stop hating on winners. Know what I mean? Y'all was doing the same with Tom Brady. And Tom still got it done. Stop hating on Pat Mahomes. Let him make history with 3 straight Super Bowls. 3-peat. Let him have that. You know what I mean? Let him have that. Let the boy win. You know what I mean? Hurts. You know what I mean? I hope Eagles do good, even though I think Barkley should have broke that record. Should let him break that record, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'll hit you up later. Peace out, everybody. 4 o'clock doing the parlays.